Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing today? What's up, Trader Bob? Yeah, I like that loading screen. It's like some Rust, Modern Warfare 2 Rust vibes. We can get some, like, yeah, that Black Ops music going. That'd be kind of sick. What's up, Warren? Thanks for joining in, man. Alright, y'all. We got these 5 TakeProfitTrader Pro accounts. We got them passed last week, so if you missed our lives last week, you can watch it. All the live trades, everything. So we started brand new last week, and then we got these 2 funded accounts. So we got 5 funded accounts, 50Ks, and yeah, they're brand new. What's up, Basie? Good morning, good morning. What's up, Disciplined Futures Trader? Thank you all for consistently joining in. I really appreciate y'all. Make this consistent. 9 a.m. start time, PST. Yeah, Trader Bob, those were the good days. And then you had like the blue tiger camo, the red tiger camo on the guns. Dude, those were the days. Those, I played a lot of video games. I played a lot of Call of Duty back then. It was pretty fun. What's up, Sheena? I appreciate you. Yep. We got these last week funded accounts. We got 5 now. It's pretty nice. And yeah, we're just going to trade them on stream and see how we do. What's up, Xavier? Of course. Yeah, we're going to make this consistent. Be very consistent with the live streams, the main videos, YouTube shorts, everything. What's up, Josh? What's up, Timmy? True trades, very nice. There you go. On your funded account, that's good. That's a great way to start a Monday. Let's get it. Confused, yeah, dude. We were going hard those days. Those are the days that you're staying up like 3 a.m. in the morning, eating Hot Pockets. Price is still going up. We will see where it wants to go. See if it wants to continue. Miserl. It depends on the prop firm size. Definitely a 25K account. You definitely would want to. I would recommend trading micros, honestly. It's a 25K account. 50Ks, 5 micros to a mini, I think is pretty good. What's up, Mon F? How's it going? Confused, yeah, I had a live account. That was my first ever live account with a prop firm, and that was my only one. And then, yeah, I got like 10, 12 grand in payouts with that account. Yes, sir. Yeah, Josh, I've seen those Bolt accounts. I'm very interested in those. They end today, so I'll see. I might get a few. I want to try them out. Average target, usually like, I mean, it usually depends. Whatever the market gives me, honestly. Like, I'll just take a good setup, but most of my plays are generally around 20, 30 points on NQ. So most of the time it's like 20, 30 points. Yeah, Josh, those are pretty interesting to look at, those bold accounts, because 1 day pass payouts on day 1 with a funded. It's like $100. But yeah, they end today, so yeah, I'll probably scoop a few maybe. Just because it's a really good deal. All right, let's see if it wants to bounce right here and wants to break down back into this area. But overall trend is still up. I'm not looking for shorts really at the moment. I'm looking for like a long entry or so. All right, new 5-minute 910 candle.
Order filled.
All right, we're gonna take a long right here. Just gonna have a 10-point stop loss just in case it breaks down into this range. I don't want to hold it too long, but we're looking for a push up back to the highs of the day and potentially break the highs of the day. All right, guys. So these are 5 TakeProfitTrader Pro accounts. We're copy trading them. The bad thing about these accounts, y'all, is they're trailing drawdown, so we just gotta be more cautious. We can still trade them. We just gotta stack base hits and trail our winners. We gotta be safe. We gotta be smart. Don't want to just jump the gun, right? So we're just gonna play it smart. Play it smart. Timmy, yeah, we're just taking base hits with the trailing drawdown, stacking them, small winning plays. I obviously want to try and let my winners run. Right, we got a nice push right there. We're gonna move our stop up a little bit right here. Very nice push right here. But yeah, like this is trailing, guys. So if this goes to break even, I lost $300. All right, nice 15 points right there. Gonna move our stop to break even right here. We're gonna see a push up to the highs of the day. We're hitting the highs of the day. I want to see a break right here that we could potentially see a bigger push up. But yeah, we gotta be more cautious with these because they're trailing, and I don't want to get clapped on that. So we gotta be more cautious. Let's go, Oren. Woo! All right, I want to see a break continuation up. It could tap in and then come back down to our entry. So we're just gonna be a little cautious. We're gonna put our stop like 10 points in profit, like I said, because it's trailing, and then this will be a nice exit just because it's trailing. And then I want to see it push up to the highs of the day, and then we can also trail our winner if it does want to keep ripping. But this is a very nice first play. Alright, come back down here. I want to see it push up right now.
Stop filled.
Alright, stopped out. We got a nice 10 points in. But guys, look at this trailing. Look. I was up 350 at my peak right here. You see that? I was up like 17 points. Then we locked in at 10. You see the trailing? See it now have like less to work with? But this is only until I hit the buffer. So if I hit $2,000 on these accounts, then the trailing drawdown stops, which is nice. And then you can take daily payouts, which is over that. So this is the hard part. This is the hard part we have to get. This is the big hurdle we have to jump over, guys. So that was a nice 10-point play. I'm going to share in the Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, free Discord community, we're growing it. We're at 980 members or so. I'm going to alert it that we're live right now. Nice. Mana, if they don't have scalping rules, it's just that they're trailing drawdown counts. We could trade it however we want. It's just, yeah, they're trailing drawdown, so we have to be cautious as traders. Because, look, I got $150 less to work with, even though that was a winning play. But I'm still up overall, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of weird. Trailing drawdown sucks, honestly, but the daily payouts are pretty nice with these accounts. That's what we're aiming for. Alright, we're coming back down here. Looks like it might come down here, and then we can maybe look for another re-entry long. Still want to look for a long entry. We could continuation and break up to the highs of the day. SPY is like breaking like at the highs right now. Nvidia is starting to push up. But yeah, I would not want to take a short right now, honestly. Yeah, Timmy, the core accounts with MyFundedFutures are pretty good. Honestly, like $77 all-in price. No activation fee. You can copy trade 5 accounts if you really wanted to. Yeah, you could just start with one account, $77 all in price. You can get the add-on, so you can get like a $3,000 payout. After the fee, it's like $2,400. So I mean, think about it. You could get a $2,400 payout with off a $77 investment, and that's if you blow your account on the first try, right? Like, let's say you have that account and you keep getting payouts with it. That's a great ROI. You could just keep it alive. So I think they're a great all around account. It's basically like a Top Step account, honestly, because you need 5 winning days. Then you can request 50% of your balance. So they're honestly a really good deal, if I'm being honest. And if you want to scale it, you can just copy trade them. Alright, new 5-minute candle, 9:15. Yeah, no problem, Timmy. If you guys have any questions or anything, I'll try to help out as best as I can. So if you have any questions or comments or whatever, I'll try and answer it as best as I can. Alright, if I want to look for another long, I'd probably want to look for an entry around here, like same area. I'm going to pull back, bounce off this area right here. That's if we get it, and see how price reacts. But yeah, pretty good week last week, y'all. First time ever live streaming. We live streamed on Monday. That was awesome. That was very fun. I was very anxious and nervous. I only got like 3 hours of sleep that night because I was constantly thinking about it. But we did it. We took a risk, went live, and it went great. And yeah, so Monday through Friday we streamed. True trades, absolutely. Patience pays, y'all. We saw the stream on Friday. That was perfect right there. Patience pays. Alright, price looks like it's coming back down here. Yeah, we only started streaming 15 minutes ago. We don't need to relax. We need to slow down. Video's pushing up still. Thank you, Josh. Yeah, I always wanted to be like a YouTuber, but I didn't know what to do. Like, I had like other stuff like I was doing, but it was nothing like crazy. Then I found trading, and I'm like, dude, just document the journey. So yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's pretty nice. I do breakouts, break and retest, bounce, and then going with the trend. And I do all that with price action and levels. Alright, it's coming back down here. We can maybe look for a long entry if I like it, how it's moving. I want to see how it reacts to this area, because it keeps rejecting off this top area right here. Oh, we also got the we got the moon tidal moon strat, where we trade the tides on a full moon. 100% win rate. What would you say is the biggest for me? Timmy, honestly, yeah, just getting the payout that's probably like, because first passing the account, because a lot of people want to pass the account, then getting them to pay out, and then if you blow it, it's like, and you still got a payout, that's nice, you know, like, that's a great accomplishment. Not a lot of people can get to a payout, so if you did it before, you can do it again. The giveaway, guys, will be announced tomorrow, tomorrow. We're going to look for a bounce right here, maybe. Yeah, if you guys haven't joined the giveaway, check out my last main video. It's MyFundedFutures giveaway. We're giving away 3 free core accounts, absolutely free. Announcing the winners tomorrow. So 3 people will get 3 free account each, which is very nice. Josh, you like that? I just made $1 million today trading the NASDAQ market live in my private, exclusive, super premium deluxe Discord server. Check out my WAP service as well. It's funny because they all like sound like that, and then they all like show themselves in a big ass house, and then like a freaking them whipping a Lamborghini and stuff. I'm like, dude, it's so unrealistic. We have a 90% win rate, super precise sniper skills. All right, new 5-minute candle. Let's see where it wants to go. Looks like it's coming right back to the highs, so we're just bouncing off this time on top range right here. What in the ditty is going on here? What's up, Jasmine? Thanks for joining in, as always. Boom, boom. Yeah, y'all, we got these accounts, so just being patient, not going to force anything. We got a nice 10-point play to start the day. But it's bouncing right here again, like I was saying. Yeah, coming right back to the height. I mean, this is a nice 15-20 point scalp right here. Those add up pretty quick. Those are nice base hits. Boom, boom, boom. Gandalf, probably like Tradesyncer. You can copy trade multiple propfirms if you want to copy trade them at the same time, because you need like a third-party service. Or you could do like Rithmic on Quantower. That's also good, but you can't trade top step with Rithmic actually, so that wouldn't work. So probably like Tradesyncer, honestly. The platform, you could whatever platform you want. But Top Step, you can only trade on Top Step X. Yeah, True Trades. Nice 10-point play to start the day. It's a great way to start. Nothing crazy. We're just chilling right now. Playing out this top range. Just gotta be patient. Patience pays. Especially on these funded accounts. We don't want to go crazy and machine gun this. We gotta be super precise. But yeah, this is coming right back here. The highs right here. Okay, Nvidia's breaking the highs of the day. SPY is consolidating near the top, kind of like what NQ is doing right now. Lucid Gandalf, just because of the recent issues with Top Step. And I don't like trading on ProjectX. I like Tradovate. And on Lucid you can trade Tradovate. And Lucid has 3 different account types, so it's pretty nice. You can pick which one you like. Yes sir, CSJ. Making this consistent for y'all. Gotta be disciplined, consistent, focus, pray, everything. Be the best version of ourselves. Yeah, it's chopping around right here, but yeah, we took a nice 10-point play. What's up, Jasmine? Yeah, we got a nice 10-point play so far. We got these brand new TakeProfitTrader Pro accounts. Hey, look, it's bouncing right here again. That's a nice 15, 20 point scalp right there. Oh, Gandalf, you can use the login to Quantower. Thank you, Lavish, for checking that in. I didn't know that. Yeah. Alright, coming right back down here. I still like longs. So we'll see how it reacts again. We got a new 5-minute again in 25 seconds. Alright, let's see where this 5-minute close is. 9:25. Kind of wicked right here.
Order filled.
We're gonna take another long right here. We're gonna put a 10-point stop again. Wasn't the biggest fan of that wick, but it could still play out with it's just the new 5-minute candle. I'm gonna catch this momentum up back up to the upside. Just playing out this top range right here. Alright, price coming back down here, not really liking that. Want to see if it holds for long. See, this one right here, it just wicked it and then it ripped up hard. So I'm hoping that that's just a wick and then it rips up hard. And then breaks the highs of the day. That is the plan. But I'm not liking how it kind of broke it. No problem, Gandalf. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, put it down below. And all of us will try to answer. I'll try to answer it. Other people, if I don't know the answer, we all try to help each other, one day at a time. What's up, Javier? We're doing good so far. We got these brand new accounts. We're up 10 points on the day. First play. No, the giveaway, it's still live, so if you guys want to join the giveaway, check out my last video, on my main video. It's still live. We're going to announce the winners tomorrow. I'll end the thing, probably tomorrow morning or something, and then I'll pick the winners. But it's still live, so you can join all tonight, all today. We got 200 entries, a little over 200 entries. Fed both 6 speech. Alright, thank you for that. We got a speech in 3 minutes. Alright, yeah, it's coming back down here. Not liking that. Hey, thank you, Oren. Yeah, I used to trade out the EMAs a lot, the 9 and 20. I stopped trading them. I don't know, Keenva. It's a lot easier to trade prop firms, in my opinion. A lot easier. Because the risk is a lot lower. A lot lower on the prop firms. Order filled, Tommy. I love that sound. Order filled. We got 80 people watching right now. Appreciate y'all for tuning in like always. If you want these free live streams Monday through Friday, just make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll keep them going. Alright, hesitating a lot right here. I think we have news tomorrow and Wednesday. Yeah, we got news tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. PST. Same thing on Wednesday. Then just unemployment claims on Thursday. Alright, we're getting a little push up here, which is nice. Mad Cal, what up? Hey, we're trying to go fishing right now. Trading is like fishing. Alright, we're getting a nice push up here. This is what I want to see. I want to see a nice bounce. It did wick, which I'm not really a fan of, honestly. But it did that here, and then it ripped up hard and broke the highs of the day in continuation up. So I'm hoping that's what the plan is here. One beyond limits. Hey, guys. We got road to $250,000 in payouts back tonight, 5 p.m. PST. Make sure to check it out. Everyone's been asking for the road to 250K back. We got it back. And it's being live tonight. Let's go. Chai, just make sure that I just like it. I just like seeing people like the video, honestly. It doesn't cost anything to you. It supports the channel. It's just likes. You like the video. I make sure y'all like it. Make sure these streams are going free. Yeah, 1 beyond limit. Sorry about that. I can't control them. There's a lot of fake casinators. Guys, I will never DM you asking for money or services or anything like that, so please do not fall for those scams. We're going to move our stop up here just because these are trailing drawdown accounts, but we're getting a nice push. Got a new 5-minute candle right here. Push it back to the highs of the day. We're just playing off this small range, just scalping right here. And then if it wants to make a big move, I would like to capitalize on it, but can't be too greedy. Just because these are trailing, might low-key get out soon. Yep.
Order filled.
We're just going to get a small win there. Just because that trailing and it's coming right back down. And I did not like that wick. So it could keep ripping. But that was a tiny, tiny play. Like 4 points. Jesus. Hope you get that fixed, Mad Cow. Yeah, we're trying to run these up. These are brand new funded. Yeah, these are brand new TakeProfitTrader 5 funded. Scotty, I literally caught a 10-pound largemouth when I was 14 or 13 years old on a 6-foot light spinning rod with 6-pound line, and it was freaking towing the kayak at night, literally at midnight, and my cousin in the back was like, "Holy crap." And he pulled it up. It was like massive 10-pound largemouth bass. Yeah, that's kind of unheard of, but it's, yeah, double digit. But then I haven't seen a bass like that in years. They're very rare nowadays, unfortunately. But I've been catching I caught a lot of 5 to 6 pounders, which is very nice. My second biggest one was almost 7 pounds, like 6 3/4. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate it. Hey, we got 100 people in right now. If you guys like to streams, make them free. Just like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all as always. Tommy, just because we already have the 100K series complete and we already have the road to 250K still active, I'm just going to continue it. Yeah, Scotty, 5-pound bass, dude, that's a nice fish, man. That thing freaking, they'll fight hard. Especially on a light spinning rod with light line. Dude, it's fun. It's really fun. That's a big bass. What's up, Malik? Thanks for joining in. Gandalf, yeah. Yeah, why not? Lucid Flex. Tradovate, yeah, that's good. Gandalf, yeah, that's good because you don't want to get, if you're a brand new trader, I would not recommend trailing drawdown accounts. Like these ones are trailing drawdown. They're just harder to trade. So Gandalf, look for like an end of day drawdown account. Those are the best for a beginner. Damn, Mad Cow. But you got a nice variety. Like you got saltwater, everything. Alright, this is what I'm thinking. It didn't touch the high, that's why I got out, and then it's coming back to our entry. That's why I didn't like it. And I'm thinking that since it's making a lower level, it might break down. And if it does, it might come back to this area. And we don't want to get stopped out. So that's why we got out that last play. Shino fan, yeah, we're just trying to play it smart, cool, calm, disciplined. We don't want to force anything. This is what I would do. When I would get funded accounts, I would get super excited. Oh, day 1 payouts. Let me try and get a payout on day 1. It never ends well. I end up blowing it. And I'm like, dude, I just spent 5 days training for nothing. And it's just a big mess. Yeah, this is what I'm thinking, that it might come back down and then break it and come back into this area. It did not touch back to the highs right here, so it's making a lower high. I did not like that. And the fact that it wicked down. So we're just playing cool, calm, discipline because, yeah, see, look, even though I'm up on the day, look, I have $190 less to work with. No, $110 less to work with. You see how the trailing drawdown kind of gets you? Thank you, Malik. I appreciate y'all using my code. Yes. Yeah, so if you use my code on any prop firm with their daily deal, like TakeProfitTrader, 40% off, no activation fee. If you use code Casinator, you get the 40% off and no activation fee. So it gets you the same good discount, and it supports me in the channel. Keeps the content going for free for y'all. And yeah. What? All right, we got a new 5-minute. I want to see like a break out of this range because it's not that big of a range. It's only like 20 points. Nothing crazy. We could scalp it, but I'd rather find a clearer direction, bigger points, bigger moves. Right on, Malik. Good luck with those accounts, man. Tommy, recently with their issues, they're still a good firm, but recently I'd rather just go to other firms if I'm being honest. Back out. We're trying, man. Yeah, it's just coming right back here. Just gonna be patient on this. Yeah, price coming back right down here. This is what I was afraid of. Make a lower high, wicking down, kind of breaking the staircase and down. But we want to wait for confirmation or something. Honestly, BWX, 100% I think I trade differently. I think I trade a lot better on stream, and I think, yeah, I notice I'm a lot more disciplined, a lot more calm, and a lot more patient. When I'm trading by myself, sometimes I'm like, sometimes I'll be straight up, I'm not following my rules. But when I'm live streaming, it puts me in check. Like, I don't want to mess up live. I don't want to promote bad trading behavior, over trade, over leverage, breaking your rules. We're not here to gamble. We're here to be cool, calm, collected, and disciplined and execute accordingly. All right, price is coming back down here. So, yeah, I think it does make me trade better. So I think that's very nice, honestly. Jesus. Maca, they owe you 200 grand? No, that's fucking crazy. Yeah, I noticed Apex, like, when you're, like, consistently getting payouts and bigger balances, they do you dirty and shit. Parish, we got like $307,000 in payouts, like lifetime. Not all profit, but like total payouts with propfirms 307,000. No, it 100% holds me accountable because yeah, I don't want to do bad on stream, right? I don't want to do bad. I want to promote good trading behavior, be disciplined, follow my rules, and that is the plan. All right, if we maybe look for a short, it's starting to break down here. We got a new 5-minute and a minute 30. I want to see what it wants to do still, but we're just being patient, not going to force anything. Mako, I don't know. Do some research on that. Maybe like, cause if they can't log you in and you still have the account, like that's a scam. If you still have balances on those accounts and they're still alive, man, dude, 200 grand. That's life-changing money for a lot of people. That's a lot of money. All right, price looks like it's coming back down here. See wants to see how it reacts. If we could see a continuation down, we could see a nice drop right here, and that's a nice 950, 20, 30 point range right here, down to the downside. Wayabi, we're trading 5. Oh yeah, price is coming back down here. Yep. We're trading 5 pro accounts. These are funded accounts. We got 5 going right now. They're brand new. We started them today. All right, we got a new 5-minute in 20 seconds, less than 20 seconds. Seer wants to close, but it looks like it's coming back down here. We could either see a bounce right around in this area, like right around these around a 935 or maybe in 925. Or if not, it could break it and then it'll fall. It could fall like this is a big gap down because look, we moved pretty big this morning. Look, New York market opened massive candle, 745. This is over 100-point candle right here up to the upside, and that's a big move. So what sometimes I see is when I see a big move in a direction, it'll sometimes like later in the evening, later in the day, it'll come back down. So it looks like it's doing that right now, but overall trend is still up. So I'm not gonna go like fully crazy on it. I mean, Wabi, I don't know. I think they move you live after 5 payouts, so, or whenever they want. Just like with any firm. So, I don't know. All right, it might come back here and tap it, and then it's retesting this area, and come back up. Or I could reject right here. Yeah, Mad Cow, 12K each. Dude, that's 240 grand. Holy shit. Hey, that's pretty impressive, Mad Cow. That's pretty damn impressive that you could do that. Alright. So either got a reject or break up. It looks like it's starting to break up right here. Years, damn. Yeah, I remember in 2024, Mac, how they put me on probation and they put so many other traders on probation, and that's when they started doing a lot of people dirty. Guys, if you guys haven't checked it out, we have the super top secret moon title full moon wave strategy. 100% win rate. Cannot go wrong. They don't have to very often, but when they do, man, we are getting dubs in the chat. Yeah, these are TakeProfitTrader accounts, 550Ks funded. Alright. This is trying to push back up here to the highs. I didn't like this break. I was looking maybe for a short entry, but it didn't fully come down to this area or for a bounce too either. But overall trend is still up, so 100%. Hey, you gotta say 99.999% so you can get gypped or something. We have a 99.999% win rate on this, on the moon title strategy. Can't go wrong. You like those guys on freaking on social media? Boob dubs in the chat. Look at that play, y'all. Live in my Discord, link in my description. It's like $200 a month. We got dubs in the chat. Chat is eating today, y'all. They're gonna whip the Lamborghini later too. In a Miami penthouse. I do not want to go on an entry right here because it's literally right in the middle right here. So we gotta do 5 minutes and 20 seconds. All right, new 5-minute. Yeah, true trades. Always a Miami penthouse. And they all go to the clubs after and celebrate, eat a nice steak dinner. Yeah, they love those steaks, man. And the bottle service. Oh yeah, you gotta get a section at the club with a bottle service. Wayabi breakouts, break and retest, bounce plays, and going with the trend. And then also that moon title strategy. That was my favorite. Alright. I want to see a breakup and continuation and breakup and make new highs of the day. That would be ideal. I do not want to see a reject right here because then it would be hard to look for longs because it just keeps rejecting off this top area. I do want to look for an entry long if we do get confirmation that it could break out, or we could get a better fill area. But see, look, it might reject here again, which it did like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, it rejected off here 6 times already. I don't like that. I want to see a break. I want to see a new high. Ollie, yeah, we took 2 trades. 10-point winner on the first one, and then a small win on the second one. Oh, we got the cat right here. Yeah, big poncho. He always lays right here. Mac, how we gotta get that fixed, brother. Gotta get that steak. Warren 2600. Yeah, last week we were pretty damn close. I don't know if we tapped it or we came extremely close. Fuck. To the 2600s. We came very close numerous times last week. This is a big area. 2600s. 26,000s, excuse me. No, EMAs, they do kind of, yeah, I heard like long-term investment. But also yeah, I could respect it. Yeah. This big honcho right here. Big poncho. Alright, this is what I'm afraid of. That it's going to just keep rejecting off this top level right here. Yeah, because it's really only 30 points away. That's nothing for NQ. Orin. So if we continue to break up to the high today, this could be a nice next target. Yeah, see, look. Yeah, this is last week, y'all. Look, kept rejecting off that like almost 26,000 level right here in that area. Yep, see? Yeah, that 26,000 kind of like a big key area. Alright, look, we just tapped the high again. It just tapped it. But I want to see a continuation and keep breaking up. Then we can look for another entry long. Yeah, I'm trading full-time right now. So, YouTube and trading full-time. I haven't had bitter melon. I have not yet. Bitter melon. I had watermelon, cantaloupe. guavas, mangoes. All right, new 5 minute. We got a 950 candle. Yeah, these are TakeProfitTrader accounts, Tony. We got 5. These are the pro accounts, so we got them passed last week. If you guys want to watch the live streams from last week, we trade these brand new and got them to a funded account, which is nice. Looks like it's coming right back down here. Like, look, it just keeps rejecting off this top area. This is a big area it keeps rejecting off. This is like the 7th time right now. Very interesting. And I would not want to look for a short there. I don't know. This looks a little risky because that 26,000 area is like a big area and it could break in and go there. So, confused. It was good. I mean, it's fine. It sucks. I don't like. No one likes paying taxes, but I just went to a tax person and they filed it, and yeah, so it was good. Yeah, I recommend going to a tax person, y'all. It helps out a lot because taxes can be extremely confusing. You don't know all this stuff. There's so many like rules and shit. Just go to a tax person. I paid him like $350 $400 or something, and he filed all of them. So that was pretty good. I'm like, dude, you think about it, it's like an investment. Just save all your time and headache. He files it correctly one time. $400, big, you know. Tommy, I made a lot of money with the shoe business. So I sold and resold shoes for like almost 4 years, and I made a good money with that, and it built me a nice cushion to work with. And that's how I got into prop firm trading, and then I got all of those payouts in 2024, which is very nice. So that added to the shoe income. So that's why I had like a buffer. But then last year I lost a lot of the buffer. Yeah, confused. I deducted prop firm expenses, really challenges, activation fees, resets, everything. Like prop firm services or something. So if you use like a trading view or whatever or anything like that, my internet. That's also. This is not financial advice. It's not. No, none of the stream is financial advice. I'm just a guy on YouTube. But also like my Wi-Fi, how much I pay Wi-Fi every month. That's also a business expense. I need Wi-Fi to trade. Stuff like that. Headphones, I need that, or computer, stuff like that. Anything in ordinary to run the business. I said I have accounts with other companies right now. I gotta trade them. I don't know when I'm gonna trade them. A lot of them are brand new. But we got Alpha Future accounts. We got 3 of them at like $1,500 profit. We need to make $6K. But here's my plan. I want to get these accounts. I obviously want to save them, be disciplined with them, and take continuous payouts. That is obviously the plan. A lot easier said than done, but that is the plan. Get them to the drawdown limit so we can continue to take daily payouts, trade them on stream, and then get them to pay out like consistently. And then like let's say we're up $255 on the day on these accounts. That's a nice $900 to $1,000 payout or something locked in, and then we could trade other accounts on stream. Yeah, one beyond limits. That's exactly when I got in. The shoe market was crazy. That was a good time, man. That was a great time. Those stimulus checks hit hard too. Everyone was getting those stimulus checks. I noticed when they would pump out a batch of stimulus, I'll get like a ton of sales coming in because everyone got extra money to spend. All right, we got a new 5-minute, 9:55. We're just being cool, calm, collected. We don't need to force anything. This is our first day with these funded accounts, and price keeps rejecting off this top area, and I don't really want to short here, and I don't really want to take a long here because it could come back down to this area. So we're just being patient and want to see where price wants to go. I want to see a breakup to the highs of the day, but then it might come back down to this area, so we just gotta be cautious. So just being patient. True trades you don't. When I very first started, it was just personal account because I don't think, you shouldn't. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think you should just start an LLC right away in a brand new business when you have no experience in it or something, right? You want to get good at it. Like, okay, I can see myself doing this a few years long term from now. Let me start an LLC business, Yeah, those PS5s are doing good. People were botting all that. They were literally botting Walmart and other retailers and then going to the stores. The PS5s people were making bank off of. Yeah, once those stimulus checks were pumping in, dude. Oh man, people were going hot. They were like, "Oh, let me buy this, let me buy that. Oh, I'll take that." Yeah, I got hella sales during those times. Brandy, yeah, these are 5 Take Profit Pro accounts. These are funded. Yeah, Game Boy, Tommy, absolutely. It goes by pretty quick if you don't get payouts. So that's why it's nice to have income coming in and also have a buffer as well, like what you got earned from other sources, like your job or whatever. So it's nice to have a buffer and income coming in. So it helps a lot. I'm going to get some water real quick. I'll be right back. We are back. 85. No, I don't know. See, it's kind of staircasing up right now. So this is a very weird area. This is the area that I would not want to take a trade in because it could reject here again like the 8th time. But then shorts, it could fail, and then because look, it's making higher lows or higher. What's that? See, staircasing up. I don't know how to say it. And then it could break up and then go up to the highs of the day. So just being patient right here. Not gonna force it. Yeah, those were good times, Tommy. Those stimulus checks. Everybody was cashing out. Dave, what up, Dave? You back in Thailand, brother? Here? All right, we got the 10 o'clock candle. We got a new 10-hour candle right now. Quan J, the core accounts are very nice, honestly. It's $77 price. The rapid are for more advanced traders because it's trailing drawdown, but the daily, it's basically like TakeProfitTrader. It's basically like these accounts, trailing drawdown, but daily payouts on day one if you get into funded. All right, looks like it's kind of back down here. I don't know. I mean, if we do take a short, I don't know. Also, the pro accounts there. I have a video on it on my page if you want to watch it. It explains all the plans. Scotty, it's just a discipline issue. You just gotta learn to accept the loss and just walk away. I had a big problem with that, over trading and revenge trading, because sometimes you kind of just black out and you don't think, and you're just trying to get your money back, and then you can't let that get it to that point. Having a daily loss limit helps, and controlling your emotions and just learning losing is okay, is part of the game, and in trading you're absolutely gonna lose. So it's part of the business. It's like a UFC fighter. They're like super scared or nervous or angry when they get punched in the face. Yeah, it sucks getting punched in the face, but it's part of their job, right? Like, it's inevitable. They're gonna get punched, they're gonna get kicked, they're gonna get elbowed, everything. Just part of the game. Yeah, we're being patient. We're being patient, especially on these trailing accounts. Gotta be patient. I want to see where it wants to go. It's just consolidating right here, very slow. This is like what happened on Friday, where we need to be patient and wait for a clearer direction where it wants to go and catch momentum on the upside or something. So, all right, broke the high right here, which is nice. I like to see that. Yeah, Scotty, also like that. Like, you can have like a trade limit. So like, let's say like I'll take 1 to 3 trades. Win, loss, break even, whatever it is, I don't care. I'll absolutely stop on my 3rd trade max or something. You can do something like that as well. Yeah, we are kind of stuck in a little range right here. This is a very weird area because it rejected a lot near this 26,000 area. This is a big area. And it looks like it's approaching, but this happened last week too, and it never fully did it. So we gotta be patient. Patience pays. Patience pays. All right. SPY's breaking up. Nvidia looks like it wants to keep going. Yeah. Oh, guys, if you guys don't want to lose in day trading, 99.99% win rate. It's the Moontide strat. Cannot lose. It's perfect. They're very rare, but when they happen, man, we gotta capitalize on it. It looks like it keeps wanting to break. All right, new 5 minute in 10 seconds. All right, that was a aggressive wick up. Hey, Ollie, just tap. Look, it's breaking right here. Let's see if it wants to reject. Alicia, it's just a joke we have. We have like a little joke here. We have the moon title strat. So we trade the full moon with the waves on the incoming tide. And also, yeah, it has to align with our equilibrium level correlating with our prefrontal cortex, which is at an all-time high right now. And once everything is at full flux capacitor 100% percentage, then we can indeed take that strat. Yeah. The Scotty, yeah, actually the full moon and tides play a lot in fishing. People made fun of me when I was like fishing, night fishing on the full moon. Those were them big fish come out. Yeah, because Alicia, like, it's like, because like these traders like have these super complicated and confusing words and strategies, and it makes them sound smart. And they're like, oh, I have this super amazing 85-90% win rate bulletproof trading strategy. And they explain it, and you're just like, what are you talking about? Yeah, we're just vibing. Ali taking a stab. This is a big, I think, yeah, that's a big rejection area. So, yeah, see, look at this. It rejected off here a lot last week. This is a 4-hour. See? That's a big 4-hour level area right here, right where it's at right now. So, I don't know, taking a long, I don't know. We need a confirmation. Because it could reject here, or it could break up and go past 26,000, which it looks like it's doing right now. That's an aggressive buyers right there. Sketches, it's nice because they switched it to a 90-10 profit split this morning. So, like, these accounts, they're a 80-20 split, which kind of sucks. Still good, but, I mean, 90-10 is a lot better. That's an extra 10% in your pocket. Exactly, true trades. Yeah, guys, this is a very tricky area right here. That's why we're staying cash right now. Staying cash is a position. I didn't realize that, but staying cash is still a position. We're already up 255 bucks. We're up almost 13 points on the day. So it's like, this is a very tricky area. It could go either way, honestly. Yeah, because, like, it's just tricky. It could literally go either way. It could come right back down and reject off this area, or it could break and go to the highs of the day. And we're basically right in the middle, so it's like, why risk it? Nice, Brandy. How do you like those? You got a rapid. I never seen a firm do a retroactive rule change in a good way, so that was nice. Yeah, Sketch. The trade day, the end of the day, you could get payouts on day one on the funded if you cleared a buffer, which is really nice, and it's end of the day. Same with the Tradeify. Tradeify has also end of day on the select option. If you have the select option, you can get payouts on day one with an end of the day drawdown account. That's the only thing with those drawdown. Rapid and TakeProfitTrader is trailing drawdown on the funded, which is really when it matters. So that's what sucks about it. But the good thing is, once you clear the buffer, it stops, and you just can't let it hit zero. We got a new 5-minute in 6 seconds. Nice, Brandy. Glad to hear that. Very nice. All right, new 5-minute. Very interesting. Not a lot of movement on this candle. Yeah, we're gonna practice our patience. Yeah, Alicia, the trailing, it's hard to get through. You definitely got traded more cautiously, definitely. But once you do clear the buffer, it is pretty nice. Cause like, let's say I made these are at the buffer, $255. That's $1,000. Yeah, $1,000 is a lot of money in a day. We can't be greedy. Gotta lock it in, right? Lost in Space, it was the MyFundedFutures. They switched to Rapid Plan, not the other plans. The Rapid Plan to 90-10 profit split. It was an 80-20 originally. Alicia, Apex is honestly like the hardest firm to trade with because of all the rules and trailing. So if you could get payouts with them, you could get payouts with TakeProfitTrader, definitely. Parrish, I just like Tradovate. I always have. I always just liked it. I also like Quantower. Quantower is nice, but it's just a personal preference thing. And also recently with Top Step's recent issues, it's like I'd rather just. There's other firms with kind of like the same plan, and they're legit and pay out. So it's like, why not? You know. Little Zax, these are 5 pro accounts. These are funded. Yeah, guys, this is a very tricky area, so that's why we're being patient. Yeah, confused. That was a very nice live account. You can literally take payouts end of the day, daily, every day. It was very nice. Christian, yeah, it's very unfortunate what they've been doing recently. Very unfortunate with funding ticks. They were a huge company too, damn. It's kind of surprising, honestly, that a bigger firm does that. But guys, firms like that, stay away. There's other options. Confused? No, I can get accounts with them. I can get I could trade with them again. What's up, Jay Stain? Right? Thanks for tuning in as always. Yeah, Brandy, this is definitely a weird area. That's why I'm staying cash right now. We got a new 5-minute and 15-minute candle in 20 seconds. Yes, sir. Just ain't right. 9 a.m. PST every morning, Monday through Friday. Make it consistent for everyone. Yeah, guys, we got 100 viewers now. So thank you all for watching, tuning in as always. I appreciate y'all. Make this daily for y'all. All right, new 5-minute. Guys, we're practicing patience and discipline right now. I don't care if it's boring. We need to practice that because we can't just be jumping the gun right now on these brand new accounts. That would not make sense. Could either reject here because this is a big rejection area, like last week, 26,000 area, or it could continue up and break the highs and then continue up for the day. So it's a very sketchy area in my opinion. That's why we're staying cash right here. Thank you, Jasmine. Yeah, I'm doing that a lot this year. I'm practicing my discipline, focusing on following my rules, not doing dumb stuff when you're close to payout. And just be patient. Take what the market gives you. Little Zax, yeah, it's nice because we are 3 hours behind all the Eastern guys. West Coast. Alright, looks like it's coming back down here. This is what I was talking about. It could either come back down here. This is a big rejection. Hey, Ollie, you're eating right now, Ollie. But yeah, there's a big rejection area right here, so... Or it could go up, so... Hands off right now. We want to wait for confirmation. Nice, Ollie. Risk free. Right on, Sketch. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, Sketch. Go do those pull-ups. Love those. Stay active, y'all. Yeah, great way to start the week. Yeah, because it could reject right here and then come back right back into this area, and that's a nice 30 points area right here. Yes, sir, Lefty. C-Sig. Brandy, no, these are brand new. We just got 2 plays today. 2 small winners. We need to get them to $2,000, y'all. And then anything over $2,000, we can withdraw daily. So, it's very nice. True Trades, yeah, I still drink my coffee. I drink 2 cups a day. Just on the Keurig. I just drink it earlier in the morning. And then, yeah, when I come on stream, I'm already done drinking it. And then I got my water right here. And I just drink water the rest of the day. Yeah, I love coffee. Coffee's very nice. Yeah, we got a new 5 minute and 40 seconds. Like I said, sorry if it's boring, but we gotta be patient. We're not gonna just jump in. What's up, Ani? Thanks for joining in. How's it going? Guys, it's nice. We're getting like consistently like 80 to 100 viewers now. That's pretty nice. That's pretty good for our first week, honestly. I think that's really good. So that's a lot of people. So appreciate y'all as always. Alright, new 5 minute. Yeah, it's all good, Ollie. It's just a very tricky area. Looks like it's coming right back here, bouncing right off here. Good. We've got 2 small winning plays so far. Nothing crazy. We're just working on these brand new accounts. God bless you, Josh, as well. God bless everyone in this chat. Everyone watching, everyone. Appreciate y'all supporting me as always. We're at 7,000. Let me see. Guys, we're at 7,235 subscribers now. We finally hit 7K. Let's go. Yeah, Lefty, consistency is everything in this. Anything in life. Being consistent, disciplined, having a plan, praying through it, everything. Being the best version of yourself, showing up every day even though you don't want to. You just do it. Yeah, Brandon, there's a few traders that are like, oh, fuck yeah. They're screaming, hollering. I'm like, whoa, what is this, a gambling room or some shit? What is this, the damn casino? Come on. We're being disciplined sniper. Okay, it looks like it's breaking the highs right here. But yeah, we don't want to be gambling right now. We're not gambling right now, y'all. Yeah, Lefty, the lives. Well, we're going live, which is nice. So we're doing live streams every day, Monday through Friday, bringing in nice viewers. The shorts, we're being consistent on the shorts. We get some nice short videos going. And we're being active on Instagram and Discord as well, so we're being more active on there. And also we're gonna get the vlogs out again, so we're being consistent in like all areas of the thing, which is nice. I like that. Honestly, it makes me like more mentally better. Everything. I just feel a lot better, just like constantly working and trying to make more content. I don't know. It's just nice to take your mind off things and work on that as well. So. And it gets you guys content as well, so it's nice. Yeah, Ani, I like Tradovate. We are not gambling. We don't gamble here. We're not gambling. Alright, breaking the highs. Okay, this is a big area. I want to see a break 26,000, and then I want to see a 5-minute close above it. And then we can look for entries long. Because we need to see this break at the 26,000. But we did break the highs of the day, which is nice. We're literally right there, guys. We're getting very close. Yeah, that's why, guys. That's why it's nice. Yeah, Ollie, putting your stop loss at break even when you're up like 20, 30 points or something, even like a small, like 10 points, moving your stop to break even on an end of day drawdown account. It's risk free, you know. It's very nice. It literally protects your capital, protects your capital, locking gains. And it's just great overall risk management. Ani, yeah, price action and levels. So I do 4 strats, 5 if you include the moon strat. Love that. But all those strats I use correlating with price action and levels, right? That's how I use it. Just see how it like reacts and then playing off these levels that I mark out. But we got new minute in 1 minute. I mean new 5 minute in 1 minute. 50 seconds. But it looks like it's really wanting to finally break that 26,000. We shall see. I would like to see a 5-minute close above it. And then we can maybe see a bigger push up and look for entry long or so. But overall trend is still up. But this is a big rejection area. That's why we're staying off cash right now. We want to wait for confirmation. $15 seconds, y'all. Alright, new 5-minute, 10:25 candle. Ani, yeah, I love those freaking payout videos. I miss those. When we get payouts, which we will start making those videos and get them posted for y'all, and it'll be nice. What's up, Dave? Yeah, we got 2 trades in, 2 small winners, 10 points, and then like a 3-pointer, 4-pointer. Just 2 small plays. Yeah, we just need to break 26,000s and then close above it. We want to see a 5-minute close above it, and then yeah, we can see the break. But this is a very tricky area, like I was saying. Look at this. See how I rejected here last week? Big rejections. Right here, here. Oh my god, look, you guys see this 26,000 level? That's a big level. And rejected off there a lot. That's why we're staying cash right now. We want to wait for confirmation. Patience pays. Holy crap, Sean! I bet you feel good after that. I'd much rather lose 1,000 on one account than 15. That's a big difference. What's up, Jonathan? Thanks for tuning in. True Trades, you can go on your left side and then hit Drawing Tools, and then it should say Horizontal Line. And you can hit it, and then you can adjust it. You can also change your colors and label it or whatever. Yeah, Ani, that is the plan. That is the plan. We're trying to be. Yeah, when I made that video of I made 300,000 in payouts in 2024, and then like 7,200 in 2025. Yeah, it really opened my eyes, and people were saying it's a lot more impressive because I was just aiming for big payouts, and then I ended up blowing them. Right? It's a lot more impressive to do consistently getting payouts across numerous firms or whatever, and that's how it's winning in 2024. So our plan is to like copy trade one firm at a time and then switch and rotate. So that way, if you're up on one firm and the other one you lose, and you get a payout on that one firm, you're still up overall. So it's very nice, and yeah, just consistently like getting good day trading habits, following your rules, and that's how you're gonna succeed. And then the money will follow. I just kept focusing on the P&L. Yeah, we got a new 30-minute in 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm full-time trading right now. Full-time trading in YouTube. So that's why we're getting out these live streams every day now. Which is pretty nice. I like it. I like this schedule. 9 to 11 a.m. PST. It's very nice for me. Hey, what up, Alien? Yeah, man, we got these funded accounts. We're going to get to the 2K buffer. And then start taking payouts. That is the plan. Appreciate you, Alien. Exactly. That's what trading's all about. It's about freedom. Doing what you want, whenever you want, wherever you want. That's literally the dream right there. Club Sporting, Top Step, you can only trade on their Top Step X platform. They have the no activation fee account or the regular activation fee account. It's just like a slight price. But then the MyFundedFutures has 3 different plans, so you can pick and choose which one you want, which is nice. The core accounts with them are basically like Top Step accounts. 5 waiting days, 50% request, 3K max. Alright, new 30-minute, new 5-minute in 2 seconds. Oh man, this is such a tricky area. Always, Alien. Thank you, man. Yeah, no one knows. We shall see. I'm here with my beautiful Lamborghini Urus here, day trading the NASDAQ market live from my premium, exclusive, exotic Discord server. $200 a month. Hell no. There you go, Fibsy Trades. Just, yeah. They like, Apex likes like consistent, like base hit style type of trading. They like that. Not over leveraging, not over trading, stop losses, targets. They just like disciplined, consistent trading. That's what they want to see. Guys, we got 122 people watching now. That is the most we ever had on live stream, ever. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you want these live streams free, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. PST, just make sure to like and subscribe. I'll continue to do these every day, Monday through Friday. Yeah, this is the most viewers, so thank you all for watching. Guys, right now, we're not forcing anything. We're practicing our patience and discipline right now. We're up small amount on the day, nothing crazy, 2 small winning plays, but we're staying out right now because this is a very big, weird area. So, patience. It could either break the highs or reject right here. So that's why we're staying cash. Cash is a position. Let's go, Oren. D-Bond, yep. Club Sporting Good. The rapid accounts are more for advanced traders because it's trailing drawdown. So it's basically like these TakeProfitTrader accounts. Daily payouts on day 1 if you reached a buffer. But they're trailing, so it's harder to trade. So I only recommend them if you're an advanced trader and want daily payouts. All right, look, it's starting to reject right here. Which I was worried about. It literally could go either way right here. So that's why I'm staying cash. I don't want to gamble on it, especially on these brand new accounts. The core accounts are end of day drawdown, which is nice. You could have 550Ks, $77 all-in price, and yeah, it's pretty nice. Sub Rampage Tony. Fondue, yep. We're being very, very consistent and disciplined this year. We got the vlogs back. We got shorts content coming out. We got the live streams daily, Monday through Friday. We got this, y'all. Yeah, Ani, it sucks. The funny tick situation. But you just gotta live and move on, and I mean, it was not your fault, so you know, you can't dwell on it too much, you know, just live and move on and go to other better firms. No limit Rex. I know there's like a, you can't have like a 5-to-1 stop loss to risk to reward ratio. So like you can't risk 50 points to make 10 or something. Something like that. Nice, Rampage Tony. Let me know how it goes. Peter, with a 50K account, I generally will trade 1 to 2 minis most of the time. Just because I want to get it past quicker. Gandalf, I was only copy trading like 3 to 5 at a time, but with each firm, like I'd have like 3 MyFundedFutures expert accounts. But then I also had 20 Apex, so yeah, I had 20 Apex. But I would rotate the firms, and then like TakeProfitTrader, I had the 5. And then Top Step, I had I think the 5 or 3 or 5. So I was like getting like the max allocation with each firm, and then just switching from firm to firm is what I was doing. Absolutely, thanks for the support, Club Sporting Goods. Funding pigs, yeah, they're greedy little fuckers. We got D-Gens here, Ricardo. No, we're practicing simple, disciplined, precise sniper entries. We should start like a D-Gen series. Trying to make payouts on 2 days. Can we do it? Alright, new 5-minute, 10:35 candle. Maybe a bounce right around here. This 76, 75 area. Maybe. Maybe. I want to see how it reacts. All right, it looks like it's coming right back down here. Yeah, guys, we don't need trading. We're just gonna sell courses and push people to our live Discord, and then that's how we'll make our money. Who needs trading, right? We could just teach people how to trade. Dude, that's so crazy how many freaking big influencers there's that are just selling courses with their freaking Lambos. Yeah, again, a very tricky area. I don't know. It's NQ. NQ could do anything. All right. Oh god, this is such a weird area. Dave, we got these. They're pro accounts now, which is nice. We've got pro accounts, so these are funded. We got them on Friday. So if you guys want to watch the past streams, we got these. We passed them on Friday. Traded them Monday through Friday. 5 winning days, which was very nice. Stacking small winning days. We had a nice winning day on every day, but Thursday was like $1,400. That was very nice. Caught 2 nice plays. That is true, Ani. Coaches don't play. That is true. Looks like it's bouncing right here again. Damn. Yeah, I think Trump and Powell are beefing or something. I don't know. I'm not really into politics. But we know Money Powell. He's a market mover. Yeah, it just ain't right. You notice a lot of them are young, too. I'm like, dude, where are these kids getting these freaking money, dude? They're like, I'm 19 years old with a brand new Lamborghini in my Miami penthouse. I just made 50 grand today. Join my WAP membership down below. And then people join the WAP. They get a lot of views. It pays for their penthouse and Lamborghini. And they keep repeating the process. Yeah, Chai, you can learn. I learned everything off YouTube, honestly, for free. Just ain't right. These are 550K. These are 550K funded. We got the 50K. So we need to get these to a $2,000 balance, and then we could start requesting payouts. We're not gonna get there today, definitely, but take it nice and slow. This is our first day on these funded, so there's absolutely no reason to rush this. Yeah, I heard some of them actually just rent the Lambo for like a few days or like a week. And then they literally just make a crap ton of content with it. Bunch of videos, like hundreds of videos with it, them driving. Oh, blah, blah, look at me in here. And then the rent is up. They got a bunch of content. They rent out a penthouse in Miami for a week. Why the fuck does everyone like to go to Miami right now? Shit. Here in my Miami's bottle service clubhouse. Guys, I'd much rather have a nice quiet life out in nature, man, honestly. Yeah, I'll say like a truck. Like, yeah, you just need a truck. Like, if I were to get another car or something, it would be just like a truck or like a SUV type of car. Just like you know, like a family style car, like a truck, SUV. Nice, just ain't right. Yeah, these 50K, once we get them to funded, which we do, once we get them to the buffer, daily payouts, that's nice. Alright, got a new 5-minute. Sorry if I'm not taking a lot of trades, y'all. We only took 2 trades today for everyone watching. 2 small wins, nothing crazy. But this is a very big rejection area, and it looks like it wants to break. So we're low-key just staying out right now. We're just staying cash. I want to see a clearer direction. He probably made, yeah, thousands off that, million maybe. Yeah, I don't understand, dude. They literally get like, yeah, those the golden steak too. They get the service cheering all crazy. They got the bottles. I'm like, the bill's like $3,000. I'm like, $3,000 for a freaking dinner? Holy crap! That better feed me for a damn year. $3,000 for a dinner. Holy crap! That's just for one night. I'm like, hell no. Thank you, Ani. Yeah, that's what I'm practicing right now. Just sorry if it's boring, but we gotta be practice discipline and patience. Patience pays. T-spells, I just like it like later in the afternoon recently because it's just moving more slower and then more clearer. And with my strategy, it respects the levels more, I've noticed. But sometimes in the morning, there's definitely bigger moves and bigger plays, but definitely more volatile. So you just gotta be a little more careful. So I don't know. I like this schedule too, for streaming as well. Gives me time to wake up and get some coffee and stuff. Looks like it's bouncing right here again. All right.
Order filled.
A little risky, but we're gonna have a tight risk. We're only gonna risk 6-7 points right here. We're looking for a bounce right here. Overall trend is still up, and it looks like it just keeps bouncing right here, and then we can maybe get a nice push up to the highs of the day. That would be a nice 2 to 3 RR right there if we can tap up to the highs right here at 20 points or so. So we're only gonna risk 7 points, small risk on this trade, because if it does break, it will come down to here and then potentially break down lower, and we want to stay out of it on that. Yeah, I think we have news on Annie tomorrow and Wednesday. Chai? No, I just straight up trade from this, and then like I'll look at like the overall direction on it, like on Nvidia. Nvidia's pushing up. Nvidia's breaking the highs of the day. SPY is kind of chilling at the highs, and that's what NQ is kind of doing right around here. So I want to see a break of this 26,000 area. That would be ideal. And then, yeah, we can maybe get a nice touch to the highs of the day. That's a nice 20-point play. Guys, I never traded evals on news. Have you guys tried using that? I never done that. I just trade during normal hours. I just use a little more leverage. All right, we're chilling at 3 points. Nothing crazy, but we got a new 5-minute in 45 seconds. Small risk on this play, 7 points. Looking for a push up to here, to highs. No book map, just price action and levels. Sue, we're just focusing on other firms right now. Full port news. No, I heard people like they do like a stop loss or a take profit or whatever, like 20 points or somewhere, but they use like full leverage or something like that. I don't know. I haven't done it. Prop trader, nice. Ali, yep. All right, new 5-minute right now. See where it wants to go. A lot of fight right here. A lot of fight. Yeah, that's what I heard, Ani. Prop trader. Yeah, those 300k evals they're pretty hard to pass. They're the hardest, honestly, because you need to make 20 grand and you only have $7,500 trailing to work with. So it's really hard, honestly, to pass those. Alright, we're just chilling here at break even. Nothing crazy. Not a lot of movement. It's just chilling right here. Rex, we're using the Tradovate copy trader right here. It's a free one. Tutorial in my description if you want to learn it. It's free within Tradovate. Yeah, I still use Tradesyncer when I'm copy trading multiple firms. Like if I'm copy trading 2 firms, I use the Tradesyncer because you can't copy trade them like that on Tradovate. But if I'm copy trading only 1 firm at a time, I'll just use the built-in copier because it works fine and it works good in my opinion. I haven't had problems with it. Knock on wood. All right, we're up 5 points. We're getting a little momentum now. A lot of hesitation and fight right here, but I'm looking for a bounce right here. That's why. And it's a little risky because, like I was saying, this is a very big rejection area, but overall trend is still up. And if we do break the highs of 26,000s, we can see another big rip up to the upside, and that's what we're trying to catch right now. But we're only risking 7 points, so nothing crazy. Arv, I think the 300k accounts, they're a $3,500 payout cap. So you could actually get a 70 grand payout if they actually pay you out. If you have 20 accounts. Come on. Come. Alright, nice. Getting a little momentum now, which is like what we want to see. These are trailing drawdown accounts. So we just gotta be cautious. We need more momentum now. I want to see this play working. We're going to move our stop up a little bit. Well, at our peak, we're only up 10 points. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. The boy, Arv, I have 2 cats. The boy, he's a big cat. His name is Poncho. Big Poncho. And then Blue is the girl. She's sleeping over there. But Poncho, he loves laying right here and just hanging out on my desk when I'm here, which is nice. Ricardo, yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, I just see what I see and then hope for that. But it could go either way. But I'm still kind of liking longs. I could see another tap up to the highs of the day right here. That's why I'm taking a long. Ani, yeah, it's literally with Apex. You either hate that firm or you love that firm. There is absolutely no in between. You either hate it or love it. A lot of mixed emotions with that firm. Arv, yeah, I can show you after this trade. Alright, new 5-minute 1050 candle. I'm just watching the trailing. We're up 8 points. Nothing crazy. We're going to move our stop loss to break even now. All right, nice. We're getting a nice push right here. I like this 5-minute close. I really like this. But I'm just worried that it's going to come back to our entry and stop us out. And then we technically took a loss because these are trailing. That's why I'm watching this number right here. This is trailing max drawdown. Freaking sucks. But if we get past it, we can get daily payouts. Yep, Ani, yep. MyFundedFutures is always reliable. Alright, this is what I'm worried about. I don't want to see a pull back to our entry. That would be bad. I just want to see a continuation up right now.
Order filled.
We're going to lock in a small win right there. Only 5 points. It looks like it's going to come right back to our entry right here. And with this trailing drawdown, I'd rather be a little more safe and cautious. We are up 15, 17 points on the day. Nothing crazy. 3 small, very small winning plays. Nothing crazy. Moving pretty slow right now, so not going to force it. I'll show you Arv. Yeah, this is Poncho Arv right here. The big boy. Yeah, look, it's coming right back to our entry, so good thing we got out. Yeah. Alright, nice exit right there. You guys see that? If this breaks, we could see maybe a push down now. It looks like it's rejecting off this top area. Yeah, Ani. The trailing drawdown does suck. I'm not gonna lie, but the daily payouts is what's like the takeaway. And then once this is the hard part, we just need to get to the buffer. This is the hard part, and then we can then it's end of day drawdown. We just can't let it hit 0. So that's the nice part. Cat adventure, thank you. Arv, it depends on the cat. That's why I used to be a big dog person, and I still love dogs. I love dogs, but recently, I've been a cat person recently. I'm allergic to cats. These are Siberian, so I don't have any allergies with them, which is very nice. And they kind of act like a dog. Like they kind of fetch, they chirp, and they're pretty happy. I like cats because they do their own thing and they come to you still, and each one has their own unique personality, which is very nice. They're all unique and different in their own ways. And let's say you're gone for 2 days, you just give them food and kibble and have their litter box. Nothing crazy. A dog, you gotta take them everywhere or have someone watch them. Alright, new 5 minute and 10 seconds. It looks like it might want to break down and back and down to this range. So that was a nice exit we got out on that trade. Alright, new 5 minute.
Order filled.
I'm going to try a short right here. It's going to be a little risky. We're going to risk 10 points. We're already down a little bit, but I'm looking for a breakout short. Catch this momentum on the 5 minute candle. See if it wants to reject off this area. Oh no, it's going right back in the range. True trades. Yeah, if you're hesitant, you just take the day off or something. You could do something else or whatever, or you could watch it. And if you don't see a setup, you know, you don't have to force it. Yeah, Ani, I like futures a lot better. Honestly, I think it's a lot better, honestly. Future side. Yeah, Bob. Yeah, dogs, especially at like a puppy stage, it's basically like a kid. You know, you gotta take them everywhere, watch them, potty train them. But it's a cool experience. It's nice having a dog. I like dogs. Alright, I'm not liking how... Well, it is rejecting off here, which I do like, but I don't like how when we entered, we were instantly in drawdown, so... I just want to see a break now and then back down, like right now. I want to see a breakout down to the downside. That's what I want to see. But we're only risking 10 points. Yeah, we're playing this chop right here. This is kind of bad. Not a lot of momentum. Hold the line! We gotta hold this. We gotta reject off here. Hold. Hold. Well, yeah, this will most likely be my last trade, y'all. Just because it's like chopping around. We got 3 small winners already, so nothing crazy. We gotta see a reject. Jada Great. Just mainly price action and levels. I do 4 strats, but I use price action and levels with those strategies. Yeah, static drawdown on is nice because it literally it's like hard stuck there, so it's pretty nice. So if you make profit, it just still stays stuck there, which is nice. They do have static accounts with the futures firms, like other firms, but they are generally more expensive and you have less drawdown to work with, so kind of a bit of a trade-off. But we got a new hour candle in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, minute 45. I'm not liking this hesitation right here. With this, I want to see like momentum in our favor, like right away with this type of trade. And I don't like how we were not in profit at all. We're just chilling at drawdown. But I do like how it's kind of rejecting right off this bottom right here. Yeah, it is a good day, Ricardo. Yeah, social media and like trading perspective is weird. It's like I just made like $500 in like 5 minutes, right? And it's like most people don't make that. Most people would have to work 2 full 8-hour shifts, 16 hours full time to make that. Crazy. All right, we got a new hour candle in a minute. I'm not liking how we were in drawdown right away. We're just chilling there, so. In worst case, we got a 10-point stop. Or, yeah, we can just let it play out. $30 seconds. The hour candles usually have some volatility, usually a little bit. Three seconds. Alright. That's a good close. That's a good close. But we need to break this. I don't like how it keeps bouncing right there, though. That's bad. We need to break it, like, now. Come on, NQ. I know you want to smack that downside. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, NQ. Thank you, Ani, for tuning in. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you as always. We're gonna live stream Monday through Friday for y'all. Yeah, Caesar, we're chopping around right now. This is a bit of chop, but we need more momentum. We got 123 viewers watching right now. Make sure to like and subscribe if you guys want more daily live streams for free on my YouTube Monday through Friday. That's all I ask. Like and subscribe. And if you want to trade with a prop firm, use my affiliate code. That's all I ask. And with continuation, make these live streams for free for y'all. That's all I ask. Thank you. But this trade, acting a little funny right here. I don't like how we were instantly in drawdown right away. But it is rejecting off here, which I do like. But we are getting a little more momentum right now, which is nice. But it's kind of choppy right here. Might get out soon. Oh, God. So slow. Alright, we're getting a little momentum now. That's nice. We're up 5 points. We're going to move our stop 5 points less. We're only risking 5 points now. Getting nice momentum right here to the downside. We could see a bounce right here, which I'm worried about. But I want to see a nice break. If you want to see a continuation lower, that would be very nice. But this is a bounce little area right here at that 965 area. So just going to be a little cautious. Yes, sir, Caesar. All right, we're going to see a break right now. This is a big bounce area right here. It could bounce off. We're going to move our stop loss to break even. But these are trailing drawdowns, so we got to be a little cautious right here.
Order filled.
Yeah, this is a bounce area. It's bouncing right now. It could break, but hey, guys, that was 4 winning trades today. Very small, nothing crazy. But we got 4 for 4 on the day on these first day on the funded accounts. We got these funded accounts last week on stream. If you guys haven't watched that, Monday through Friday we traded 5 winning days. Very nice. But today, first day on these funded accounts, we're at $440. That is a great first day. 4 out of 4. Great way to start the week. These are trailing drawdown accounts. We do not need to force anything on the first day. A lot of people, and I used to do this myself, is like, oh, I could get a payout today. Let me trade 3 freaking minis and then end up blowing the account and then going on tilt and then going through the combines again. We are not going to do that. We're going to be cool, calm, collected, and disciplined. So, yeah, look, 4 small base hits, y'all. You guys see that? It's 4 small base hits, small winning plays, but they add up. $440. I mean, that's a great salary right there on 5 accounts. Imagine these were funded, y'all. 440 times 5, that's like a $2,000 payout or something. Or 1,600. That's a nice day right there. So, yeah, we're just going to practice slow and steady. Appreciate you, Alien. So, yeah. So, we could see, yeah, we need more momentum. It's just moving really slow and choppy right here. We took our first 2 plays, I think we took 2 longs. 2 long, I think, right around here or so. Somewhere around here. 2 longs, small winning plays. Took a long here, didn't like it, got out at small winning play. Then took a short to the downside. We were down like 4 or 5 points, nothing crazy, but then it just broke down, which is nice. But see, this is a little bounce area. That's what I was worried about. That's why I got out this play. All right, we got a new 5-minute candle. All right, yeah, nice, nice. We want to see that break. That's a good break. Honestly, I might look for a short, but I'm just going to practice discipline, and I'm going to lock it in. This might be a good short entry, but yeah, I'm just going to lock it in. We're up $440 in a day. We're going to practice discipline and patience. Ooh, that would have been bad right there. So, good thing we didn't take that trade. So, appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to end it right here. I appreciate y'all as always. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will be back live tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. PST. 9 a.m. PST, we're going to trade these 5 pro accounts. These are funded. Very nice. We got them last week. Great first day, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, God. Great first day. $440 on the day. Going to call it right here. Going to go to the gym, edit videos. Road to $250,000 in payouts is back tonight, 5 p.m. PST. And also, guys, join the giveaway. MyFundedFutures giveaway on my recent video. Free giveaway. We got 3 free core accounts we're giving away. We announce the winners tomorrow. So if you guys want to get a chance to win those, make sure to enter it tonight. And yeah, so appreciate y'all as always. Thank you, Jasmine. Yep, we're gonna walk away, live and trade another day. We're up $440. It's chopping around. No reason to force it. We're gonna practice patience and discipline on this. Thank you, Alien. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna end it right here. And yeah, so see you guys tomorrow, 9 a.m. PST.